Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Your Love Story for the month of May 2020. And this is for you coming from Cancer. First, let me show you my email address. Here it is. And if you wish to have a 90-minute session that will give you all the information you need about your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, then send me this email. And I will give you a lot of information how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers and how to be able to reach that powerful energy within you as well, and other information. We'll talk about that later. The first 15 days of May in your love story, you coming from Cancer, is going to be very lucky. All you need to do is don't bring up issues of money. Show yourself that there are many other interests where your love story can benefit. Once the money side is informed, then you will have differences of opinion. So stay away from money issues. And if you find a new romance in the first 15 days of May, it's going to be a pretty lucky one. It's going to be somebody who is going to be very helpful for you. And somebody could be of another race than you, and somebody who may be from another country than you. And this could be a very interesting meeting. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to be also very lucky in the sense that there will be a lot of togetherness and bonding as well. Again, in the area of ongoing romance, don't bring up the issue of money. That seems to be a touchy issue in the first 15 days of May. Leave that alone for another time. Apart from that, your romance will go very well that you have been having, and the bonding will be wonderful. If you are married, then your marriage will be all right. Again, the financial planets are not very stable. And so, if you bring up such issues, or if your marriage partner brings up such issues, don't make too much of it. Try to find solutions to explain or to give some kind of encouragement where money is concerned. Other than that, your marriage should do very well. The bonding and the love is always there. Your last 16 days of May, for you coming from Cancer, now you have to be very careful that things can go out of control. So if you find a new romance in the last 16 days of May, don't grab it too fast. Take your time. This person could be very money minded. This person could be not trustworthy in the what he promises or she promises to you. And arguments would come up very fast with differences of opinion. So the last 16 days of May, if they produce somebody you can meet, take your time, study the character of this person very carefully. If you have an ongoing romance, you will do very well, in the sense that ongoingness, you know each other as well. But still, there will be some planets who will instigate problems. And this can lead to arguments and differences of opinion. So tell yourself in the last 16 days, don't be adventurous in what you say. Be very calm, be very polite, and turn to be very flexible as well. And that way, your ongoing romance will help it a lot. If you are married, then you have to be careful that the marriage areas can produce difficulties, either difficulties in opinion, difficulties in money areas, difficulties where your parents or somebody else's parents may also cause problems as well. So miscommunications can take place very easily. So where your marriage is concerned, be cautious. Last 16 days of May, be cautious what you say and what you do. Now I'm going to read to you. You're coming from Cancer, your lucky ages. Your lucky ages in the month of May, you coming from Cancer. If you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75 or 84, well, you're going to be one very lucky person in the month of May. And whether it's a romance, whether it's the marriage, it will go very much under your control. You have to be cautious if you're of these ages which I'm going to mention. If you happen to be the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72 or even 81, tell yourself the very flexibility of having happiness in areas of love or romance can break very fast. And be careful what you say. Don't show aggression, don't show your temper. Otherwise, in areas of love and romance, you will see things crashing down very fast. And if you're of these ages and you find a new romance in the month of May, tell yourself to be very careful, not to go grab it too fast, but to study the person first. The color brown is going to be very lucky for you. So, wearing the color brown will do well for you in the month of May, where romance and marriage is concerned. You can have an attachment to somebody. Somebody will be very keen on you. And according to my research, that somebody will be coming from Aries. So somebody from Aries is going to fall for you, or you're going to fall for somebody from Aries. And that should be very interesting for you. Now, whether it's the AM period or the PM period, AM would be 12 midnight to 12 noon. And the PM period would be from 12 noon up to 12 midnight. Well, I prefer the I prefer the PM period for you. So the PM period between 12 noon and 12 midnight would be the time to make your contacts regarding romance or marriage areas. And you coming from Cancer, the lucky direction for you to face would be southeast. Face southeast as much as you can in the month of May to send messages of love and romance or to be lucky to meet people. Because southeast in the month of May will be planets that will give you the luck that you need to have a good romance and a good marriage. Now, this 90-minute session that I talk about, and in that 90 minutes, which will cost you USD $50, I'll talk about your areas of money, job, business, investments, and of course the casino luck and everything else as well. And I'll also talk to you about romance and marriage and family areas, and also your health areas. So this 90 minutes is going to be power packed. More than that, I'll give you your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days and your lucky directions. With all that information, you'll be able to do very well in every area of your life. And I will also show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. There's a system how to do this, and I'll show you that. And I will show you how to reach that powerful energy that you have within you. Some call it a guide, some call it a spirit, some call it, you can call it what you like. We have that energy. Trick is how to use and how to reach that energy. That's what I will show you so that you can be very special in the world in anything that you do. People who are so out of this world with their ideas, so rich, so famous, so adored, so special that we dream of being like them. Well, they have been able to connect with this energy. And I'll show you how to do it. I wish you a good month of May, where your romance, where your marriage is concerned. And until we meet for this 90-minute session, I wish you a happy month of May. Thank you and goodbye.